it'll bring the best out of him as well as the team.
Well, no doubt he's going to put in the work. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
For his size, Kyle Lowry is as good a finisher at the rim as you'll find, and they're not going to give him a free run to the cup.
First free throw is good.
Taking 2 shots.
Good on both.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Pass to Achua. Oh, great D that time from Adebayo.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Now here's Tucker. Outside Butler. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And the Raptors franchise had a great run for a few years, Candace. 7 straight playoff appearances, 1 NBA title from 2014 through 2020.
And it's that guy, Kyle Lowry, I'll tell you that. Took a lot of hits early on. Could he be a champion? Could he be a point guard on a championship team? And boy, did he shut everyone up by just doing that when they won the championship.
We the North.
Jimmy Butler clearly thrives in an environment that lives and breathes and embraces toughness.
Dragic finds Van Vliet. Over Oladipo, and the basket by Van Vliet.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
And it's stolen by Van Vliet. They've got numbers. Dragic left side. Back to Anunoby. Shot is good. Dragic making the play.
Well, OG Anunoby is just continuing to add to his skill set. Nice finish on the interior.
Well, some time now has passed since the WNBA bubble, Candace. Looking back at that time, what stands out the most to you?
Well, for the last 6 or 7 months, we weren't allowed to say bubble in my household. It was a unique experience, one that I am very happy to have been a part of. Just in terms of what that season meant to the WNBA and just in sports and social justice and everything that the country was going through at the time. So to be a part of that was great, but just one time, not again.
Well, the WNBA crowned a champion, and maybe most importantly, as always, a leader in the social justice movement. And Toronto calls time here. They're coming off a win against the Nuggets.
Yeah, they hit the court last game with some serious attitude, especially on offense.
And what surprised me was how easy they made it look. It seemed like they got something out of every possession.
So Toronto going with almost an entire new group here. Birch, he's checked in for Achua. Boucher comes in for Pascal Siakam. Barnes, he's checked in for Anunoby. And it's Trent in for Dragic. So Miami going with an almost entire new group here. Dedmon's checked in for Adebayo. Akpala comes in for Tucker. Robinson, he's checked in for Oladipo. And it's Hero in for Lowry. Miami trailing. And the WNBA continues to gain mainstream visibility. Viewership has spiked, especially in the last couple of years, Candace.
Yes, I think visibility is key. And that has to be on television, that has to be on social media. There's a number of ways to continue to increase that. Invest in women's sports, people. Think of the future.
Amen. And it's blocked by Dedmon. To the paint. Pass to Butler. And it's stolen by Van Vliet. A minute 22 left in the first quarter of the game. Barnes with it. He's guarded by Hero. Fires from 14. And the Raptors miss again. Miami has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Pass to Butler. Dedmon a screen. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Don't you love the mentality of Jimmy Butler? He almost embraces the contact, invites the contact.
For Toronto, they've gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Here's Trent. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It goes on Duncan Robinson.
No debate there. He got hammered.
At the line for Toronto, Gary Trent Jr. taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. For Miami, they've gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. Robinson passes to Butler. Dedmon inside, Birch on him. It's stolen by Trent. And they're on the run. Miami grabs the miss. This game against Toronto here, it's their first look at the Raptors.
No one was surprised last year when they won their season series against this team. And most people expect this to be a repeat of that, too.
You take nothing for granted. These teams are very familiar with one another, and we expect a close contest.
Here's Barnes. Trent outside. Here's the three. No good on the buzzer beater. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Heat out in front, up by 3. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
Ladies and gentlemen, your North Side Crew.
And after not always meshing with his previous teams.
I'm so fortunate to be able to work with and for.
Well, I tell you, Grant, Butler's so driven.
I mean, uncompromising. He found a team that trusted him enough to make him the foundation.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the Heat here?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
Anunoby the 3 with Siakam at the 4. Goran Dragic is out there with Gary Trent. And it's Achua in at the 5. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Here's Trent. Finds the bottom from 13 feet out. Well, Candace, one area where the WNBA has dominated the NBA, free throw percentage.
Yes. You know, I think that it definitely comes down to our bigs being able to stretch the floor. I don't know whether that has anything to do with playing overseas, but practiced a lot of free throws during our career.
Now here's Siakam. Defense right on him. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Dragic outside. Here's Trent. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Trent's got 6.
I'll tell you, he's playing with much more discipline here in the second quarter. He is waiting for good opportunities and capitalizing.
And here in the first half of December, a look at the most recent power rankings. Hey, some intriguing stories. Taking a look at San Antonio, they slipped a bit. Still in the top 10, though.
You know, for Miami, they've had an intriguing start to the season. Recently, they've strung together some wins. You get the feeling that their confidence is really growing.
Lowry outside. Over Dragic. It's tipped. And a lot of great basketball talent in the pipeline, both for the NBA and the WNBA. So, Candace, what players in the women's game do you see coming in and having a huge impact?
Well, you got to start first with the impact that Breanna Stewart has had in the WNBA. You're going to see more of those forward, versatile players that are coming in. You're going to see more of the big guards, those guards that have the skills. You're seeing that in the NBA. It's becoming positionless. And when everybody's able to do everything, it makes for an exciting game for the fans.
Yeah, no doubt. Siakam finds Dragic. Achua with the dunk.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Oladipo against Trent. Pass to Tucker. Adebayo with it. Goes up on the wing, and he hits the jumper. And the Heat lead by 4.
For a center, Adebayo is an excellent passer. He's always so aware of his surroundings.
Well, Candace, it's surprising the number of great players who struggle at the free throw line. What advice would you give them?
It's interesting. I've had this conversation with Shaq a number of times. I think it's super important. I sing at the free throw line. It goes back to muscle memory. So you end up taking the thought and the mental aspect out of it and just going back to how you've shot time and time again. That's the biggest thing, is continuing that routine and making a repetitive motion.
Well, we're all waiting. Let's hear your song.
I sing Song Cry by Jay-Z, the same verse every time.
Well, we're all waiting. Let's hear you sing your song.
That's for another game.
Here's Robinson. He can't hit that time. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. Next up, they'll take on the Rockets at Toyota Center. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. And we're going to have a jump ball. And he stays with it. Siakam finds Dragic. To the middle. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
And that's just a veteran play. Dragic with the great recognition, running the offense to perfection.
A big group substitution here for Toronto. Birch, he's checked in for Achua. Boucher comes in for Siakam. Barnes, he's checked in for Anunoby. And Fred VanVleet is subbed in for Trent. A big group substitution here for Miami. Dedmon's checked in for Adebayo. Butler comes in for Tucker. Okpala, he's checked in for Robinson. And it's Hero in for Oladipo. All right, Candace, always great to have you on the broadcast. Hope you can come back real soon. We'll save a spot for you.
Oh, I'm going to hold you to that, VA. I'm going to hold you. Thanks so much for having me.
Oh, tremendous insight from Candace, as always.
Well, we're talking about someone who, as a player and a broadcaster at the same time, has unique perspective and understanding for the game. She is one of the great players in the WNBA and now becoming one of the great broadcasters.
The Raptors have gotten 6 of 10 shots to drop in the second. Nice work. Lowry against Dragic. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot. Butler's got his second bucket on the night.
Well, good decision by Jimmy Butler. Stops on a dime, creates the necessary space, and then has the elevation necessary.
Now here's Barnes. Tight defense on him. Pass to VanVleet. And here's Dragic. 4 on the clock. The Raptors need to get off a shot. From deep three-point range, VanVleet misses.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
And so close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Heat out in front, leading by just 2. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Hey folks, we know you're anxious for the first half breakdown, but a surprise start to the show is only fitting with some early season power rankings. As we take a look at how things are stacking up, Shaq, how you liking those stacks?
Well, if we're talking pancakes, Ernie, they're stacking very nicely. Thanks for asking. A lot of butter, a lot of syrup.
Well, you know you can always share your stacks, Shaq.
I don't think so.
I don't think we're talking pancakes. Now, turning our attention back to this Miami Heat game, a matchup that has resulted in a competitive game.
They came in prepared. The offense is firing on all cylinders. You love the patience, the flow, very efficient. Valuing possessions is fueling their success right now. This is not a team you want to bet against, at least not tonight.
Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. One guy who's been getting it done is Gary Trent.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation. And Grant, back when you played, were there certain types of teams that gave you more trouble, whether it was size or athleticism or maybe shooting?
Well, back in my day, I mean, the big, strong teams had a huge advantage. They could really beat you up and plant big guys inside, which really made it difficult getting to the rim.
Siakam outside. Puts it up from 12. Shot is good. Dragic making the play. Dragic has got his 5th assist in this one.
Now this guy continues to build his offensive skill set. Pascal Siakam with the mid-range jumper.
And let's take a look at Miami. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. Victor Oladipo is out there with Kyle Lowry. And it's Butler in at the 3 spot. Miami's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Lowry against Dragic. Lowry outside. Sends it home from 3-point land. Lowry's got 10 points.
How effortless has Kyle Lowry made the 3 look over the course of his career? So confident.
Oh, rejected by Oladipo. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Oladipo. And now another look at that mobile 1 block defensive performance.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Here's Van Vliet. Outside Anunoby. 5 to shoot. Knocked loose. Butler with a steal. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Count it, and the foul. It's going to be on OG Anunoby.
Well, that's the level of tenacity that Jimmy Butler brings to the game. Finishes through contact as well as anyone, maybe short of LeBron James.
I mean, it is crazy to think how far Jimmy Butler has come. I mean, didn't see a lot of the floor in his first 2 seasons. Then soon after, he made 4 straight All-Star games.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
That's good from Butler. And Butler in his career, Grant, he won Most Improved Player in 2015.
I mean, it's like he became a 20 points per game player overnight. You feel like Butler just needed a chance in the NBA. And I'll tell you what, he's made the most of everything he's had.
A t-shirt. Ladies and gentlemen, your North Side Crew.
He's checked in for Dragic. And Miami also making a switch. Robinson, he's checked in for Jimmy Butler. Trent up top. Oladipo against Van Vliet. That's tipped. For three, Lowry. Achua with the rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Here's Siakam. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. Siakam's got 9.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Lowry against Trent. Lowry, the pass to Oladipo. Van Vliet with it. Now Oladipo defending. Pass to Siakam. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over.
Boy, what a pick back in 2016. Late first round. Pascal Siakam goes on to win the most improved player 3 years after he was drafted.
Barnes, he's checked in for Toronto. Dedmon's checked in for Miami. Hero comes in for Lowry. Oladipo finds Hero. Pass to Dedmon. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Hero. Three-pointer. And it's Toronto with a rebound. And yeah, it's been incredible to watch Siakam evolve into an all-star, Doris.
Yeah, and one that's got a lot of work to get better still. Like, this guy is a good shooter trying to become a knockdown shooter. We obviously know he's dangerous in transition. He'd like to be able to create more for his teammates. The ceiling's so high for Pascal.
Now Adebayo, guarded by Trent. Pass to Van Vliet. Back to Trent. Let's go with a 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds in the game. Robinson against Barnes. Robinson can't hit. The Raptors have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Here's Van Vliet. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Miami has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Here's Robinson. And they'll get another chance. Kicks it to Hero. Dedmon a screen. Hero with it. Siakam covering. Hero no good.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Down low for the lead. Adebayo grabs the board. For Miami, they've gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Pass to Dedmon. Hero on the wing. Dedmon a screen to stop the drought. Second chance shot. And he sinks the layup.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Here's Van Vliet. Misses off the left iron.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Counted from distance. And now a 5-point Heat lead.
Victor Oladipo's passing skills probably unappreciated. This guy is very unselfish and capable.
Barnes, it's good.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
24 seconds left in the third quarter. Van Vliet against Oladipo. And it's Oladipo finishing it off.
Boy, Victor Oladipo gets a step and leaves no doubt. Look out below, gentlemen.
Van Vliet against Oladipo. To the right side. Here's Siakam. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's the Heat. They're up by 5. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter started.
All right,
and let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. OG Anunoby out there with Chris Boucher. Then there's Kim Birch. Then there's Barnes. And it's Dragic in at the 1. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. The Heat with the lead. And here's Lowry. Nifty move. Tipped.
OG Anunoby is fast off his feet. 7'2" wingspan. Says twice on the pipes.
Inside. Here's Birch. And Birch slams it in.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
Lowry outside. Tucker with a screen. Lowry, the pass to Hero. Back to Lowry. Clock at 6. Pass to Akpala. No good from outside. And for the Raptors, they're shooting a nice 50% for the game. Back to Barnes. Outside Anunoby. From deep. Offensive board.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
All right, fans, get on your feet and make some noise for teacher time. All right, this is the North Court. Come on and get loud for your Northside crew.
And the Heat with some changes. Adebayo's checked in for Akpala. And it's Robinson in for Hero.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra said to the team. He went after his players about their poor defense in the paint, saying, quote, "You're showing no fight down there. You're letting them get any shot they want. And they're feasting on us. Show some toughness and push back, guys."
Adebayo a screen on Barnes. Robinson passes to Lowry. On the take. Pass to Tucker. Adebayo a screen on Boucher. They get it back. Out to the right wing. Here's Tucker. Yes. And it's Adebayo picking up the assist. And the Heat lead by 2.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Lowry against Dragic. Lowry, the pass to Adebayo over Birch. And that one hits the back iron.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
Pass to Barnes. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Birch with a screen on Robinson. Here's Barnes. Denied by Adebayo.
Oh, gotta be cautious when Adebayo is in the area. Showing once again that he's a legitimate shot blocking threat.
And the Raptors making a change here. Van Vliet's checked in. from deep three-point range. Dragic misses. For Miami, they've gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. Butler against Dragic. Pass to Tucker. Over Boucher. And Tucker gets it to go.
Well, just reliable enough from the mid-range, right? Tucker forcing the defense to keep an eye on him.
It's a T-shirt bonanza. Make some noise. Ladies and gentlemen, your North Side Crew.
And some changes here for the Raptors. Achua's checked in for Birch, and it's Pascal Siakam in for Boucher.
Precious Achua. Pascal Siakam.
Dragic against Lowry. Dragic passes to Anunoby. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. Siakam finds Anunoby. 5 on the clock. Van Vliet, the pass to Siakam. Beyond the arc. Van Vliet misses.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Well, with that frame and rugged mentality, there is never a moment where Jimmy Butler will shy away from contact.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Heat.
We've seen them make the extra effort defensively, rotating, closing out airspace, and sending shots back.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
And so both free throws good. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Well, this is the kind of player he is. The tougher the moment, the more he elevates his game.
Here's Siakam. And Tucker pulls it down. Miami has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. Up top, Lowry. For 3. Buries it from 3. And the Heat lead by 7.
When Kyle Lowry is in rhythm, he will be aggressive and assertive as a scorer.
Siakam outside. Pass to Achua. Now here's Van Vliet. Outside Anunoby. Siakam with it. Now guarded by Butler. And again, no good by Toronto. And it's Miami's ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Adebayo, a screen on Anunoby.
Heat foul, Jimmy Butler.
Victor Oladipo is checked in for Miami.
In for the Heat, Victor Oladipo.
Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Here's Siakam. Miami grabs the miss. Now here's Butler. Lowry outside. Back to Butler. Adebayo, a screen on Anunoby. And there's another one for the Heat.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
So the Heat win it. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Guys, thanks so much. PJ, congrats on the win. What do you think was the biggest factor for you guys tonight?
I think this is pretty good, this whole game. Everybody stuck to our principles. And more than anything, we just played hard. We played hard as crap tonight.
Keeping it simple. Thanks, PJ.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. And as we leave, we give you our New Balance Player of the Game, Kyle Lowry.
Close the hood, grab the keys, baby, who you trying to please? Push the pedal, spin the wheels, I know how to make you feel. Baby, I ain't playing games, just shut the door and pump the brakes. Close the hood, grab the keys, baby, who you trying to please? Push the pedal, spin the wheels, I know how to make you feel. Baby, I ain't playing games, just shut the door and pump the brakes.
Doctor told me I should rest, but I ain't gon' never ever quit. I like girls that, yeah, and jeans that'll never ever fit. Yeah. Top down, yeah. And I'm floating through the city. Yeah. Watch out, on the run, deputy out to get me. Yeah. Top down, and I'm floating through the city. Yeah. Watch out, on the run, deputy out to get me. Yeah.
Most that y'all talking about, ain't really talking about nothing. Say you 25 when you really 32, baby, gon' stop frontin'. From the club cost a stack, you ain't even got 900. Been 10 with the bus down the barang, got my whole name.
My day, you put it together on that white jet like Othello. I don't check emails, better be texting. CC me, you talking reckless, speaking so yellow, foot on the pedal. My be devil, that's vroom, 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 skirt. They won't catch us never. Beyonce, my halo, my angel, my come through with the do, man, I'm telling you. I got the heart of a dragon. I live it like I imagine. World is mine, no asking. The world is mine, I'm now. Top down, yeah. And I'm floating through the city. Yeah. Watch out, on the run, deputy out to get me. Yeah. Top down, and I'm floating through the city. Yeah. Watch out, on the run, deputy out to get me.
I don't waste time on the phone like that, and I stay leaving texts on red. I had a minute at home, I ran into a fling, but I can't really call her my ex. She said, I see you, I know you've been working, little daddy, you look like you getting to the check. I know you focus on work, but I can't help but notice you can't talk about nothing else. What about you? How's your mental? How do you cope with what you been through? How's your tempo? Who in your life are you really close to? I was like, space left blank, plenty of fish in the sea, but nobody with a shark in the tank. Stayed on my mind later watching the whip, see my reflection, it's all in the paint. Head back top, bumping that freight coach shit. Gonna pull up, ride with the pack, but I don't get caught. Been through it all, I'm no stranger to loss. Richard Olivia, I'ma do it for y'all. I don't rap, I just say what's on my heart.
Top down, yeah. And I'm floating through the city. Yeah. Watch out, on the run, deputy out to get me. Yeah. Top down, and I'm floating through the city. Yeah. Watch out, on the run, deputy out to get me. I've been, and I've been, and shawty,
Yeah. Hey, gotta have dry like a stick shift. Gotta go hard on the big trip. Gotta run it up, little quick drip. Big play, yeah, finna get real. I don't wanna talk, just move some. You hard flex, finna move some. Don't just look at me, do some. I done came up, finna some. I don't wanna talk, just move some. You hard flex, finna move some. Don't just look at me, do some. On everything, I can never lose. Yeah, run right past 200 on the dash. I'm away to make a move. Yeah, been on the way, call clear for the proof. Big number one topic, know you seen it on the news. Wanna get an interview here from a point of view. I'm a man on the field, I don't play by the rules. I done seen a close friend switch up like a Jew, but it ain't slow me down cause I got the good shoes. Trying to get the bread to eat with my dog, trying to get a big play, but I don't mean food. I've been on the go, I've been up and down the road, trying to put on for the team, and I don't mean you. Know they see the work and they say it's hard work, but they never hard work, so they ain't got a clue. I ain't on that, he ain't on no reds, doing all that cat like his name Dr. Seuss. Ow, treat that little boy like he itty bitty. He cannot hang in my city with me. It is not none of you getting with me. Only the realest be sitting with me. Shout out the ones that be dealing with me. They the ones gon' touch the ceiling with me. I got no chill, no one chilling with me. I got no chill, no one chilling with me. Gotta have dry like a stick shift. Gotta go hard on the big trip. Gotta run it up, little quick trip. Big play, yeah, finna get real. I don't wanna talk, just move some. You hard flex, finna move some. Don't just look at me, do some. I done came up, finna some. I don't wanna talk, just move some. You hard flex, finna move some. Don't just look at me, do some. On everything, I can never lose. I don't wanna talk, just move some. You hard flex, finna move some. Don't just look at me, do some. I done came up, finna some. I don't wanna talk, just move some. You hard flex, finna move some. Don't just look at me, do some. On everything, I can never lose.
That my best friend, she a real bad, got her own money. She don't need no on the dance floor. She had 2, 3, now she twerking. She throw it out and come back in.
That's my best friend, she a real bad, drive her own car. She don't need no lift in the. No, my girl gon' tip. Now she twerking, she throw it out and come back in. Beep, beep. Is that my bestie in a testy? Fresh blowout, skin on town, she ready. Look good with a T at the end. I'm a hyper every time, now my friend. She been down since the jellies and the bobos. Now me stepping out the Jeep and my nut-lows. When we pull up to the scene, they be filled with jealousy. If a finicky, she gon' bring the phone with the T like. Guess what? All the rich boys wanna on us. I just end up, you could look, don't touch. And I'm back busting bands every time we link up.
That my best friend, she a real bad, got her own money. She don't need no on the dance floor. She had 2, 3, now she twerking. She throw it out and come back in.
That's my best friend, she a real bad, drive her own car. She don't need no lift in the. No, my girl gon' tip. Now she twerking, she throw it out and come back in.
That my best friend, if you need a, I ain't dumb but she my Tweedledee. If she ride for me, she don't need a key. If you sideways, she straighten you if need to be. And she so bad that I just can't take that nowhere. She off her said, don't go there. Break her back, she protect and attack. Get that, let them buckle. Give no air. Whole world wanna be us. Then my main, she my day one. On my way, let you get celebrate. Cause we the baddest in the club. That's my best friend. She a real bad, got her own money. She don't need no on the dance floor. She had 2, 3, now she twerking. She throw it out and come back in.
That's my best friend, she a real bad, drive her own car. She don't need no lift in the. No, my girl gon' tip. Now she twerking, she throw it out and come back in. Hot. Best friend, you the baddest and you know it. Uh-oh, girl, I think I'm growing. Get up in the mirror, hit them poses. Best friends and you glowing. Best friends and your wrist is like it's frozen. Uh-oh, girl, I think I'm growing. Get up in the mirror, hit them poses. Best friend, you soulmate.
Dripping like I'm walking on water. 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 Fly back across the border. She call me daddy, I don't got a daughter. Spend a little cash, I'm a spoiler. Dripping like I'm walking on water. 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 Fly back across the border. She call me daddy, I don't got a daughter. Dripping like I'm walking on water. Dripping like I'm walking on the sea. Dripping Balenciaga on my feet. I ain't been asleep in a week. Go run it up, then blow it and repeat. So bad, can't speak. Whisper in her shit. Might give her back to the streets. I always call, I don't need no receipts. Bad from New Orleans. She love me and I barely even know her. Started with a scissor, now I'm boiling. Hit the A, take it to the boiler. Saving all this money, I'm a hoarder. Love her, then you know I gotta spoil her. I just turn around, she spoiling. Even if you want it, can't avoid it. Double R, big Rolls Royce. Made our own way, they ain't sure us. They try to act like they don't know us. They'll be the first to approach us. No loaders. They below us. Been locked in, on focus. I'm chosen. Dripping like I'm walking on water. 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 Fly back across the border. She call me daddy, I don't got a daughter. Spend a little cash, I'm a spoiler. Dripping like I'm walking on water. 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 Fly back across the border. She call me daddy, I don't got a daughter. Dripping like I'm walking on water. Dripping like I'm walking on the ocean. Tell A, put the play in motion. They asked me what's I'm a token. I gave you all the extra, that's bonus. All the been bogus. If it ain't about money, I ain't going. If it ain't about money, I ain't showing. You a lame, but I know what you about. Ain't no money on Clubhouse. Took a trip to the he always bless me. Stuff in the couch. For the fam, I don't care the amount. I know she got my name in her mouth. More money bring rain in the drought. Dripping like I'm walking on water. 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 Fly back across the border. She call me daddy, I don't got a daughter. Spend a little cash, I'm a spoiler. Dripping like I'm walking on water. 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 Fly back across the border. She call me daddy, I don't got a daughter.